What's up guys, Postmodern Cyril here, bringing you part 2 of my summons for Legendary Lucina. I was looking over my barracks and I noticed that my legendary heroes are relatively low merged. My highest merged legendary hero is Legendary Ike with a +3 merge. And as much as I like Ike, I already have a +10 regular Ike. I don't really think having two +10 units with very similar stats would help out too much. Then I also reflected on my attempts to try and +10 my fallen vessel Robin, and that went pretty poorly. I only got a +2 and a ton of jennies. So part of me decided that my first game is Awakening, and I really like Lucina. So it would be really cool if Lucina was my first highly merged unit. Now, do I think I'll be able to get her in these 200-ish orbs, maybe more if I decide to summon again? Probably not. It will take at least 2,000, maybe 3,000 orbs total. And if you add up the orb number from this summon and the one before it, we get to about 300, 400, which is enough for a few copies proportionally. Okay. Yeah, that's good. Man, I would be so much more excited about Ishtar if it had been like a different banner on a different day. Right now, Lucina is our go-to. So until we get there, you know, it's gonna be hard to muster up a lot of excitement, but I'm gonna try. I mean, Ishtar in a lot of ways is an amazing mage. Much like Lucina, it's a little unfortunate that their merges don't. There's a lot of value to merges because you gain defense, res, speed, attack, and all that other stuff. But for units that are very player phase oriented, it can be really hard to justify merges because you only gain resistance or defense, and sometimes it's very negligible at best. Like you'll still get one-shotted by a unit you still have advantage against. Granted, Lucina gets a +4 to every stat from her weapon, so you can kind of make her a little bit of a mixed phase unit with close counter, but I don't know if I would try that with Ishtar. I mean, it might be fun. I did make my Delphia with my Delphia with about 54 defense, and that was a pretty fun video. Definitely not optimal, but a lot of fun. So it's not like it's not doable, but you guys know. Getting Ishtar right off the bat is pretty cool though, admittedly. Okay. I feel like I haven't summoned for blue in a really long time. Aside from recently in the other banner, like I had been summoning on green and colorless for what seems like forever. I think I'll be summoning for Grima in a little bit. I think his banner comes out pretty soon, or at least I don't know if it's been confirmed yet, but I really hope so. I am a few Grimas away from a super merge Grima, so that'll be really fun. Granted, I won't have very many orbs at that point, so I'm really hoping that we get Lucina and we can kind of stop this nonsense, but I'll probably have to wait for the rerun, and you know, that's okay. That's how you have to summon for legendaries. Unless I know 300 orbs makes me seem like whale, and 400 even, but oh, okay, that's pretty nice. Azura is a little bit of a troll on this banner because you really only need one copy. Although she can be a pretty decent fighter if she needs to be because of her high speed, decent attack, and high res. Her high res lets her fight dragons, which is pretty nice. I think I already have a couple merges going on my Azura, so if I get close to, I mean, God forbid, if I get close to high merges with her, I guess I'll give her a refined lance, maybe slaying lance, or Slaying Lance. I don't know what else would be good on her. What else would be good on Azura? Reprisal? Nah, Reprisal's kind of lame. She'd be player phase. Either Slaying Lance or Harmonic Lance. Although the irony of having to give up a Shigure to Azura, but I think she would do well with Harmonic or Slaying with like a speed or attack refine. So I'm gonna try to look at it that way if I pull a ton of Azuras, which I have been lately. I've pulled about 2 before this, I think. Oh man. If it had been any other blue, like Winter Robin or somebody, would have been pretty nice. Okay, these circles that don't have blues are a little bit annoying, but you know, we gotta deal with it when we can. Still got plenty of orbs, so let's keep this rolling. Granted, I like seeing the circles with lots of blues, but at the same time, I only really need it to be 1 with the unit that I want. Yeah, so 3-star. Yeah, a lot of blues doesn't mean I'm gonna get a 5-star. It's all chance. I think I'm currently at a +1 with Lucina, so I know it's gonna be really upsetting to hear, but the orbs that I'm putting into this might only be enough for a single copy, and I think I'd be okay with that because that'll give us that'll be about 3 Lucinas per this banner, so that's not too bad. And then we can start getting 2 or 3, or maybe even just 1 off the next couple of legendary banners whenever she shows up. I don't keep very good track of when these units are going to show up. The amount of times I have to check my barracks and send home units in this video is kind of insane. If there are weird like audio cuts, it's just where I have to stop and send home stuff. So sorry about that. Hopefully they're not noticeable. All right, let's keep it rolling. Oh boy, I was hoping that our ratio would be a little bit better than this. But you know, I think we're getting about average / below average for orbs expense. Gwendys, I need Gwendys. I need all the Gwendys, so that is totally fine. She might not be the best unit, but she does score in the 170 BST range. So she's really useful for Arena. I recommend building a Gwendy. And she's really affordable too. 3-star and 4-star, she's been available really early on. So I think she's great. Okay, no luck yet. No sweat. Okay, 2 blues. Not bad, not bad. I really hope that we get her soon. I don't know if I would save orbs if I pulled her immediately, but it would be a little easier if she did get released, because then I would just be like, oh well, I think I'll just wait for now. But who am I kidding? I'm gonna spend every orb I'm gonna get until this banner goes away on her. That's just the way the cookie crumbles. No. Come on, 5 stars. Where are you? And no blues. Oh my gosh. Fallen Grima, let's go. Or Fallen Grima, sorry, Fallen Robin. Okay. At least I got a healer. I remember when getting healers was a bad thing. Now it's kind of like any healer can be good because you can run Sweep and Wrath on them. It's freaking awesome. 3-star. Oh, a parry. That's kind of nice, I guess. At least I got some blues this time around. Those circles with no blues are super annoying. Oh, the best blue there ever was. Sapphire Lance Sully. Oh gosh. Okay. Come on. Nope. Well, a lot of Cavaliers in this range, which is kind of interesting. Just a coincidence, I'm guessing. Back to no blues. No blue for you. Ugh, okay, Robin. Not the Robin we're looking for. I mean, I like the regular Robin. He was such a good answer to Takumi in the early days of the game. But other than that, I can't really like convince myself to build him because I have already quite a few really good built blue mages. But he is a really good budget option. I always stress budget, even though this is a 300 orb summon video, because even with a lot of resources, you can still find yourself lacking units, especially for arena assault. I think for arena assault you need at least 50 units per season, or 48 or something like that. So you really want to have teams ready. And oh gosh, no, not this girl. Oh, okay. Not another one. Not another one. Why would they do this to me? Why you do this to me, I ask? Why you do this? Why you do this? Okay, so we got Shauna na 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 na. No, I'm just kidding. I'm totally happy with this as long as one of these is Lucina. And if it's not, Bursad. Oh, wait for it. Nope. No. Man, those barracks getting kind of annoying. I've never summoned for this much in a row. Like, I've usually do bonus round, so this is pretty wild. Okay, we got a Lucas. Not for nothing, but for some weird reason here, reminds me of that old candy Lucas. That was like a powder, like a salty powder, and yeah, I don't know why it made me think of that, but it's pretty funny. Had a little duck on the cover and everything. Oh, the 90s. What a good time. All right, we got Corin. All right, I guess. I really was hoping she'd get a refine announcement at some point. We got the male Corin refined. I guess she does have access to breath weapons with refines, but I want her to have her own. But I guess that's still to be determined, like darker breath or darkest breath. That'd be very nice. The amount of parries I'm pulling in this video is kind of insane. She's so cute, and I really wouldn't mind building her. Though I do have Summer Cordelia that can kind of do her role. She doesn't have as much res, but a little bit. Oh, and there she is, guys. Almost at the end. Oh, what a beauty. What an awesome unit. Pretty excited about this. Getting more merges on her is great because she is going to be the legendary unit that I'm going to try to plus 10 over time. I say over time because 300 orbs is nothing. In legendary banners, 300 orbs is a drop of water in the ocean of orbs that you need to pull 5 stars. I mean, you'll pull 5 stars with 300 orbs, don't get me wrong, but it's just getting that one specific unit is super hard. So my reaction's a little bit subdued only because I realize how many orbs I have to spend in the future. It's very unfortunate, but it keeps the game going though. So that's an important part. These whale summons I know can set off people because they do involve quite a bit of expense, but you also have to remember that even though the game has made quite a bit of money, it needs to continue making it over time. So these people who are summoning for 280, 1,000, 300, you can go ahead and call them whales and all that other stuff, but don't forget that it's also kind of a good thing. It enables the free-to-play process, and I think that's pretty cool. Go to the barracks again. Oh my gosh. I don't even know who to send home anymore. I want to keep everybody, but I don't want to spend orbs on expanding my barracks. I think it's kind of irritating. I could use the free orbs that we get to do that, I guess. At least get to 500 spaces. That'd be kind of cool. I used to increase it a lot more often, but now I have like projects all over the place. So getting space in my barracks is just rough. And everyone seems to have good skills and abilities, so I kind of don't want to send them home. Plus, when the game gets really boring, one of the things I like to do for fun is just start building teams, and it's super fun. Like teams and units that people just forgot, that time forgot. You can give them like budget skills and watch them wreck arena. It's so much fun. I highly recommend it if you're finding yourself. If you find yourself with no blues, if you're finding yourself a little bit bored down the road and you want something to do, I would consider looking into units that you either don't like or that you're just kind of neglecting and seeing what you can do with them. You can do some amazing things if you put your mind to them. So yeah, build underrated units. It's a lot of fun, guys. The Asker trio just got a refine. I would look at them and be like, whoa, what can I do with these guys? Okay, come on. We got Lucina, but it's taking a while to get the next one. We're running low on orbs. I can't believe 48 or 40. I think that's how much I'm at. There's a low number. I used to only summon with low orb summons, like 30s and 40s, and I would get the 5-star I was looking for, which was wild. Not so much the case anymore, really, but sometimes, every now and then, you know. I might end up summoning on this for on stream, so that'll be pretty cool. Alright, Odin, potent force. Man, when is he gonna get his ult? Like, it is just bonkers that he doesn't have it yet. It's just kind of crazy. Okay, so we have almost no orbs left. And it's not going too well. Oh, come on. One more Lucina before we have to wrap up. Nope. Nothing. Oh, man. 30 orbs and no blues. Oh, no. What can you do, man? I mean, I was getting quite a few in a row, but now it's like, uh-oh. Alright, so Leon's kind of cool. We need more Shadows of Valentia units. Like, I think they're coming after Choose Your Legends too. Like, we're gonna get another Shadows of Valentia banner. I know a lot of people were worried that their favorite characters are still not in the game and they'll never be in the game. It gets a little melodramatic, but I get where they're coming from. My best advice for you guys who are still waiting for your favorite units is to just kind of hang tight. I know it's hard, but think about it this way. Anything that gets released early on will eventually be power crept by something else. So in a weird way, would you rather get your favorite units right away and then have them be kind of irrelevant stat-wise, like in a year or two, or would you rather get them later when all the Fates and Awakening stuff is power crept? I would look at it that way. Getting your favorite unit later on is better because they won't get power crept as fast. They will eventually, but at least you'll be able to play the game with them for quite a while. Nothing can save you from power creep. That's not what I'm saying at all. Power creep will eventually show up, but no unit is going to be completely irrelevant. So just hang tight. If they come later, it means they're going to be good for long at present. So I think that's a good point. Alrighty, doesn't look like we're getting anything, guys. Oh man, S and Effie. What is life?
Bonus round.
Alright guys, I can't just end it like that, so I went ahead and grinded for a few orbs and bought a few. Let's see what we can get with these last couple of orbs. Banner has been nice to me, I will say. I have been pulling... Oh, never mind. This banner's been terrible to me. Oh my gosh. The amount of Azuras... The amount of Azuras I'm getting is just insane. At this point, I'll have a plus 10 Azura, I think. If I pull like 1 or 2 more. That is not the tea. But let's see what happens. There's cars going off. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Hopefully not. It would be annoying. Alright, we got Matilda. Matilda was done wrong in Heroes. We need a Shadows of Valentia banner with a Matilda alt, please. Okay. Still nothing. Come on. Give us that good unit. Give us that good unit. Give us Lucina. We want Lucina. I know most of the community apparently didn't want Lucina. I don't know where they're getting this from. Like, I don't like when people say, we didn't want another Lucina. I'm like, speak for yourself. Ishtar! What? Okay. I am totally happy with this. Ishtar with her little floating book. It's so cute. I didn't realize that was her animation until way after her banner. And I was like, wait a minute. Is her book just floating? It's the original Lilith floating. 2 in 1 circle. All 2 Ishtars all the way across the summon circle. This is the second time this has happened in this banner. I actually pulled 2 Ishtars in 1 circle, and I posted it on Twitter for you guys. But that is technically 4 Ishtars in the same circle in this banner, which is pretty wild. Okay, barracks are being kind of annoying again. I really need to expand those things. Alrighty, let's see what we can do with the rest. That was pretty cool though. Off of 30-ish orbs to 3 5-stars. This has been almost as good as my 200 orb summon, and this is only 30 orbs. Just goes to show you guys, orb count is not everything. Luck is the ultimate decider in everything you pull in this game. So yeah, man, that's crazy. If I had known I'd have gotten them off of nothing, I would have just bought 30 orbs instead of 200. No Lucina though. No Lucina in this one, so that'll be the ultimate like edifier, and I only have enough for 1. Ah, that's rough. The Lucina's probably in the other one. And alright, ending with an Able. Well, it's been a pretty good summoning session so far. Can't complain. Hope you guys enjoyed.